Going, guys? We got another game here on Nevel. Playing as the Americans. Opponent's playing as the Germans. His name's Horizon. Very good player. First time playing him. Pulled off some quite some good tactics on me in this game. I'm just trying to get infantry out quick. Trying to take the windmill. I wanted control of that windmill early and try and maintain it. Kind of gives a commanding view of his right flank. Throwing up some mines really quick here on the point, hoping to catch a little push coming quick.
I'm ready.
I figured if I get those mines up, maybe it'll catch a squad later in the game.
Always ready.
Got a squad here coming into the middle. 3 guys, little bar crew. He's got smoke coming out early, pushing up point. He's very aggressive on that middle point. I noticed all game he was very aggressive, trying to push up, always push up farther. Good tactic. I find I tend to sit back on the point. I'm going to start trying to push up to the edge of their side if possible. Still just bringing single units in. He's got smoke going out. Some shots have ringed off. Gain control of that hill. That's part of the plan. Got the mines going down here, hoping to catch some lads in that minefield. Slowly bringing lads into the middle. I think we're both just kind of spreading troops out, getting ready for a push. Shots coming off from the windmill. I find this map's always leads to some good fights.
Awaiting orders, sir. Ready to go, sir.
Can't recall if these mines do much, but it's worth a shot, I think. You never know, you catch a vehicle trying to rush you or whatever it might be. Something to remember too is the Americans have anti-tank mines in their half tracks, so something I always forget to utilize.
Ready to go, sir. Yes, sir.
Lots of shots going off, not much movement.
Any orders, sir?
So right now I'm feeling pretty comfortable, just trying to set up some foxholes.
Yes, sir.
Pushing up more lads to the windmill. Just trying to maintain good pressure on that left flank. He's got his first flamethrower. Pretty common on Nevel, guys like to try and flame out the center, get rid of the buildings. Looks like he ended up killing his own guy, his own flamer.
Awaiting orders, sir.
He's got some units in that left side of the middle. I'm starting to utilize my own flamethrower. I knew he had guys in the buildings, so. First officer here, 4 minutes, 40 seconds. I like to use a lot of single riflemen when I'm playing with the States and the automatic rifle teams. It's good to complement like any squads you buy with a couple single riflemen, especially when you're playing the Americans. It seems like they're it's a simple way to get lots of guys out on the field because their squads are pretty expensive. So I got the M8 Scott pushing up. Kind of hoping to use the deflate of this map to cause them some pain in the middle. Seen those grenades coming. Tried to get out of the way. Little firefight going on the left side here. Trying to micro some grenades. There we go. So right now I'm feeling pretty confident. We're fighting over the middle. He's starting to push up on the my right. I feel like I should have tried to push up infantry a little bit sooner to get control. M8 Scott's just putting shots on him. Not doing too much, but I'm hoping to catch a couple guys laying down in cover. There we go. A couple guys in the bush. Catch a guy running in the open there. Engineers laid their mines down, so just gonna add them to the defense on the right. Just trying to get more guys in the cap. We both got lots of guys in.
Any orders, sir? Ready to go, sir.
Just trying to keep that M8 firing. Catch anyone that's out, you know, in a building or in cover. Not sure if he was putting his officer in the center point. I don't think I tried to this game. Sometimes I'll use my officer just to keep the weight. It's a risky move, but trying to dismantle that building. It's often used for cover on the German side or Axis side. So I believe I'm playing a regular. Can't remember. I know he's playing offensive because he's got the Sturm Grenadiers with the STGs. So he gets a Panzer Shrek off on me, and luckily a flamethrower dude catches that guy out in the open, so I got lucky there. Not enough infantry cover in that right, so try to correct the situation. Just trying to keep him pinned down with that thing. So we still got control of the windmill. Almost 10 minutes into the game, so it's a commanding position. I should have utilized it a little bit more just to push him. There we got our M8 Scott recrewed. Always make sure you recrew any vehicles that get injured. Makes them more efficient. that I can. We got grenades going off in the middle. I think watching back my gameplay, I gotta try and be a little more aggressive. Push up. I think I tried too hard here just to maintain control of the point with numbers, when really I should have been trying to push him out. He's got a squad pushing up on that right side there. I see it moving. Hoping to catch it with the M8. Catches the fence. Gotta be careful there. See those trees? You can end up hitting your own guys. Smacking one of those trees. Not having too much luck with that M8. Scott. Flamethrower guys survived a decent amount of time here. That was the first one I bought. Still flaming.
Yes, sir.
Running low on ammo. Bring up an ammo crate for the M8. He's pressuring my right side. Couple riflemen, various squads, but still the game's pretty even. I'm sitting at 524. He's sitting at 244 or 274. So just keep pushing lone rifleman over to that left flank.
Ready to go, sir.
Restocking the M8 with some ammo.
Waiting order, sir.
It's funny watching games back. You think about all the things you could have done different. But, you know, hindsight. Bring up a sniper to the right, hoping just to pick off any of those lone riflemen putting shots down. Catch the roof of the building right in front of the tank, of course. So he's starting to push that windmill I see on the left. So we're reinforcing that. Got a couple lads over there. Not enough to hold it. So
Yes, sir.
we're just trying to get a couple guys over there and keep control of that area. So still feeling pretty confident. 350 to 272. 13 minutes in. And that's what I'm talking about right there. I just caught a tree that if I would have had guys close to that,
Ready. Aye,
would
sir.
have been some serious friendly fire. Catch a tree again. Pain in the ass. Third time's a charm, I guess, for clearing those. Not very accurate vehicle. There we go.
Ready. Ready to roll, sir. We're reloading.
So he's pushing up infantry into that center. I still got quite a few lads there. Finally clearing out those trees.
Hey, does anyone have a smoke?
Just trying to shoot into his side and hopefully catch a rifleman, you know. See, I'm sitting back pretty much on the edge of the point. I should have been pushing up deeper to try and, you know, push him out. So 15 minutes in, now we get our next doctrine unit. I'm sitting at 4 402. He's at 265.
Enemy down.
So I'm trying to get a little more aggressive with this M8.
Ready to fire.
I think Nevel's one of my favorite maps. It always turns into such a long game. So I hear his vehicle coming in the distance there. And I think that's when big problems are going to start for me. Just trying to catch anywhere where I think he'd have a couple guys laying down. So it's working. There we go. Brummbar shows up to the party. And gives me a hard time all game. Not much you can do, and you know, you keep that thing at max range and you have tons of infantry to keep it alive. I think I've decided if I see the Brummbar, I'm gonna try and bring up, you know, at least a 90mm cannon, like a M36 or one of the Shermans with the 90mm. Pretty sure that 90mm will penetrate the Brummbar's front armor. It's a pretty resilient tank. So, got the signaler here. That's what I picked from my doctrine. So I guess I'm playing offensive, not irregular. Which makes more sense. So just trying to use the signaler to push him off. Hopefully if he has an officer or something there. So this game definitely goes back and forth. So it looks like he's running in pretty much where I don't have mines. Sniper's doing a pretty good job for me on that right flank. Kind of picking off guys as they're slowly pushing in. So it's kind of handy if you're, you know, you're having a little skirmish for your points. Doesn't hurt. Bring up a sniper. Kind of slowly pick guys off. So that Brummbar is just trying to catch my infantry, catch a blob of them. So I kind of got my guys spread out pretty good. So I bring up that M18, hoping to deal with the Brummbar, I think. Catch a little red mark on the mini-map here. He was sneaking a guy to my spawn, so I don't know if he was trying to catch an officer. So AA truck pushing up. Pretty useful for the Germans, those AA trucks. Haven't really played much with them myself. They're easy to kill, right? Infantry can kill the trucks, so I haven't been too big of a fan, but I guess if you kite with them at max range, they're kind of a decent cheap unit for killing infantry. So I'm just using this signaler to kind of keep him off the point. The nice thing about you know, a live vehicle like the Brummbar versus the signaler is, you know, you don't have any time to move move your troops when the Brummbar shoots at you, whereas the signaler, you have a few seconds, you can pull out, then you can bring them back in the point afterwards. But that Brummbar shoots at a spot. See, like, there's no responding. He just took out my mortar. And see, he's keeping that Brummbar back. Like, it's definitely a very hard vehicle to deal with. So I think I'm kind of hoping to push to that left side. See, the Brummbar just hit a tree. Same thing I was doing with the Scott. Americans always run through so much ammo. Semi-autos just rip through the ammo. So Brummbar still just pumping shells into that center. 21 minutes in. He's rotated that black truck to the center. So quite a, you know, back and forth in the center. We're both kind of skirmishing on our, you know, on the left and right for our points. But we haven't really made a definitive push on each other. Still somewhat in control of the windmill. But just trying to use the signaler as much as possible. I think I was kind of hoping that I'd be able to catch that Brummbar in a bad position. I could rush the M18 to the flank. So, trying to use that M18 as a quick response, you know. But I feel like this map's a little narrow, not, you know, narrow. It's pretty easy to cover the whole map. I think we both kind of have our flanks secured, so it'd be hard to rush far right or far left to try and flank. I think he would just end up getting panzer shreked. So my hope was to just catch the Brummbar whenever it pops up, put a shot right through the bottom plate. It's one of the weak points because it's still a Panzer IV, and you got that flat plate.
Ready to go, sir.
But he's keeping it at max range and falling back after every shot, so very good plays.
Always ready.
Love to have a rematch with Horizon.
Any orders, sir?
Signaler coming back up. See, and this is what I'm talking about. He's pushing up pretty aggressively with his troops. I'm kind of just sitting them at the edge. I think I'm gonna have to practice on that myself, is keeping the troops a little more aggressive. Flak truck just with the hit and run tactics. So I should still be reinforcing that center, but I kind of got lots of guys on the left just not doing anything. Artillery coming in. Brummbar just put another shot out into the center. Quite a pain. Trying to use the mortars, but wasn't doing me all that good. The Brummbar could just come up and kind of delete them. So I kind of spent too much money on the M8 Scott and the M18. I wanted to get the Pershing, but I miscalculated, I think. Spent too much money. Or DP points. So he's got full control in that center. I'm sitting at 500 points. He's at 383. So I got decent control on the left here still of the windmill, but just thinking I should have made a push. So we bring up the 155. Kind of hoping to catch him, catch any of his guys on the point. Maybe get lucky and take out an officer, but so good little skirmish going on that left there. I can see in the mini map. First shot from the 155 takes out a couple guys just spread out over there. Little skirmish going on over on the windmill here. Good little infantry combat everywhere. So I'm flanking this bazooka guy around. I think I was really hoping to catch that Brummbar, just, you know. And that might have been a game changer if I could have, but we'll see what happens. Mortar in the center, just kind of so I'm starting to slow down here. I got nothing in the middle. So on the minimap you can see that the bazooka man's kind of getting swarmed currently. Squad looks like it's running out of my, see that on the minimap, and just unlucky. So we got some Rangers coming up to the middle, kind of hoping to get some cap weight. There goes another mortar, Brummbar. I think I was getting pretty frustrated this game with that Sturm Panzer. Wasn't having any luck. So he's just getting aggressive, pushing infantry up. You see he's got infantry all over the place. And he's got that AA truck, so he's just hitting run tactics. So he's keeping my infantry at bay over there. And he's not really taking any risks, so the M18 is, you know, it's not really getting any kills. It's not really a tank you can post up and, you know, let it take a fight on its own. So it's a bit of a glass cannon, no armor on that thing, but pretty decent gun. But the Rangers are just kind of goofing around in the middle there. So we got cap weight. Sturm Panzer putting shots on us. So bring up another squad. Sent it to the left. Probably should have sent it to the middle. So he's definitely taking the lead now. He had control of the middle for a while, but the Rangers here are starting to sort that out a little bit. I think I'm hoping to catch that truck. Just miss. Unfortunate. Signaler back up to the center. Hoping to catch any lads that are just laying about. So the M18 catches his flak truck finally. And there we go, stern panzer. Keeping constant pressure on me. Loading AP. I'm kind of hoping to catch that, catch stern panzer pants down, hopefully. So I see it pushing up there. Direct control. So this is what I'm talking about. I'm trying to hit that bottom plate, but he kind of just punches a shot at me really quick. Panicked.
Ready to go, sir.
So we get one decent shot, see, and that's a green area on that tank. So just trying to kill it, right? And kill it or detrack it, hopefully. Now I should have moved this thing. I think I'm trying to move up to hopefully punch the front plate on it. That was a bad shot. I think I'm trying to stun the crew, but really. Now we get a couple of decent shots there, but that's the end of that. So if I would have had something with a 90mm, it would have punched right through that upper plate. But you know, the 76mm, they need on the M18 needs to punch that bottom plate. Kind of hoping to detrack it or anything, but not much luck. So I got the lead back, 33 minutes. Got the armored rifle squad here, kind of spreading out.
Ready to go, sir. Awaiting orders, sir.
I felt like I didn't really have anything that I could push the left with. Maybe I should have just, got a half track or something and kind of at least put pressure on them. And I didn't even full kill the flak truck, of course. Forgot about it. Trying to deal with that stern panzer. So it's back alive. Trying to use the signaler as much as possible, often as possible. It's kind of doing the same effect as the stern panzer. So he's got cap weight in the middle. Hoping to use my signaler and artillery gun to flush out anything. Let's bring up another Ranger squad. But things aren't looking good. He's pushed up quite a bit. Panzer finishes off the M18. I think we got some friendly fire with artillery piece there. So still got the lead right now, but he's taking pretty good map control on. I'm trying to buy anything I can here just to deal with that AA truck. So I think our artillery gun finishes that.
Any orders, sir?
He's got his Sturmpanzer pushed up pretty far. And he's got lots of troops, so I think he can see pretty much all my movements right now. And boom. Ranger squad pretty much half annihilated. I really like these GMCs with the flak and the dual 50s. Neat little unit. Yeah, that Brummbar really is giving me a hard time. Not paying attention, he takes me out. I think I don't know what I'm doing here anymore, so I think I'm frustrated with the situation. I just felt like there was no counter, so he had the perfect units to deal with the doctrine I had. What I should have done was got a Pershing out, and I think I overspent points, so. But, so he's pushing up everywhere now. See, I wasn't really applying much pressure on the left there anymore. I think he just had control and wasn't sure what to do. I kind of knew it was over. I had no answer for that Sturm Panzer. Good play. Definitely a good player. This is my first time playing against him. I was impressed with the tactics. Definitely learned some things here. And I think you learn more when you lose, right? When you win, you don't learn too much. You're kind of just following the blueprint you've been using from the previous game. But when you lose, you kind of learn, a new tactic, or you might see how a unit's used that you wouldn't thought have been, how you wouldn't have used it, right? So learn from your losses. It's always good to stick them out. Don't quit early. So I'm slowly trying to crawl these infantry forward, hoping to regain some control. And yeah, I'm just struggling here. There we go. Those mines are finally getting some kills. No answer to that. Brummbar. He's got lads moving up all over the place. He's a very aggressive player. And, very good player. Run into him again. So we're 40 minutes in. He's at 730 points, and I'm at, 560. So I think the writing's on the wall, and I don't have much options here. So not too impressed with that 155 millimeter cannon there. Signaler's ammo there. Sniper's still alive. He's been picking off a lot of people over there, so. But yeah, things aren't looking good. Definitely a frustrating one for me. So, trying to regain control of this right. Finally pushed in. And he's pretty much got all the points. Trying to recap it. Thinking I should have worked the flanks a little bit more. Artillery piece not doing too much. Buy an M24 Chaffee. I think I was trying to buy something quick, and I was kind of hoping maybe I would just be able to rush that tank or his stern panzer, but gets me with the Panzerfaust. Just kind of hoping that half track would be able to kind of push up with the tank, but no such luck. Getting desperate times called to put the captain in the point. Not much to do now. He's at 910 points. Loading AP. Trying to flank. Use some speed to flank that Brummbar. Of course. See it. That's why I didn't try it earlier. So. Kind of gave up here. Just having a chat with Horizon. He's talking about the Sturm Tiger. But I think what I was getting at here is I felt like there was nothing I could do to counter that armor, especially, his infantry was all perfectly spread out. There's no way to get to it. But like I said, thinking back to it, probably should have got something with the 90 mil or the Pershing, but good game. Hopefully we can get another one in. Cheers.
And he surely shook with pride. He checked all his equipment and made sure his pack was tied. He had to sit and listen to those awful engines roar.
You ain't gonna jump no more.